So like this, Shastra explains. Actually, everything belongs to Lord. Who is our actual parents? God, Vishnu is our parents. So Vishnu is also saying, everyone is my son and daughter. Everyone. So Vishnu's heart melted. Like suppose your son or daughter is suffering, you'll also suffer along. So the heart of Vishnu melted. Then Vishnu told, okay. So when he was going to Jamaloka, all the sinners were there, they raised their arms and they were saying, Prabhu, Prabhu, please protect me, please protect me. Bhagavan told, just by seeing me, all of you are delivered. And follow Ekadashi, okay? By following Ekadashi, all your sins will be destroyed, all the sins. So just by seeing Bhagavan, all they left Jamalok, the hell. Everybody delivered. They went to Vaikuntha, everyone. So Jam Maharaj said, now it's like locked down. There's no one here. No one in the hell. Sorry, my factory is like closed. No one is here. Bhagavan said, okay. But they have to see if the person is following Shuddha Ekadasi or not. So there's a rule of how to follow Ekadasi. So Bhagavan created the Pap Purush. Bhagavatam explains that Bhagavan created the Papa Purush. Because of this, people perform pap, sinful activities. Another point. Also, God created the Mukta Purush, something to deliver everyone. So the Pap Purusha, what he did? On the day of Ekadasi, those who eat wheat, chickpea, rice, this person will be full of sin. That's why on the day of Ekadasi, never ever you should eat these 5 kinds of grains. Should not even touch the grains on the day of Ekadasi. Do you understand? Shastra explains. What speak of eating? Not even touch, not even give to anyone. Yeah, no, you can give it to Bhagavan Vishnu, yes. No, you can give to God, yes. If you give to God, then there's no problem. Guru Vaishnavas, they will not eat, so that's why I don't give them, but to give to Bhagavan, no problem. So Shastra explains 5 kinds of grains: rice, pulses, chickpea, wheat, mustard seed, beans. So Papa Purush, this, like, I don't know, gems of sinful activities. I think Gurudevs translate like this. It's inside the grains. So what will you eat then? You can eat fruits, milk, yogurt, from Kotu atta is the Trigud Sahasena. Buckwheat. You can make buckwheat flour. With that flour, you can make even chapati with buckwheat flour. And if you think, oh, I want to eat, so I'll die. Actually, if you die on the day of Ekadasi, this will be very good actually for you. So even if you're a great sinner, I'll tell you, even a great sinner person on the day of Ekadasi, if he gives up the body without drinking water, like in the Nirjala vrata, the person will not directly attain to Vaikuntha. These are not ordinary things. So many people are eating they are not following Ekadasi. I eat every day rice, so I'll eat rice today also in chickpea. No. So everybody must follow Ekadasi. So Bhagavan gave this injunction. So once the 5 Pandavas, one of Bhim's names, Brikodhar, means his belly is very big. He's he's always hungry. Bhim, one of the Pandavas. We have 5 kinds of fire in our belly. One of them, stomach, is called Brikagni. So if this fire can digest. So Bhim told. He came to Bhagavan and said, I cannot fast, I need to eat. Bhagavan said, okay, you cannot follow all Ekadasis, okay, but at least one Ekadashi you have to follow. Which Ekadashi? The Nirjala Ekadashi, this one today. So in our life, we have at least once Nirjala Ekadashi we have to follow in our life. At least once. Those who are sick, then they have some concession, okay. But those who are good in their life, they have at least once in their life they have to follow Nirjala. At least one in the year follow Ekadashi. Then all your sins will be destroyed. So Bhagavan told Bhim, at least in one Ekadashi you have to fast completely. In the others, okay, you take your water, what you're taking, but one you have to do Ekadashi. That's why the name of this Ekadashi is Pandava Nirjala Ekadashi. This was for Bhim. But those who cannot follow Nirjala, it's okay. Because in Kali Yuga, first that our life is so short in Kali Yuga. For how long do we live? Maybe maximum 100 years. And actually, how much time of our life we're sleeping? 50 years of our life we're sleeping. For 50 years of our life, we're sleeping. For how many hours do you sleep? 8 hours per day? So those who work, how can they work properly without sleeping? This is true. Since my birth, so the boys, kids, babies, they sleep a lot. So actually 50 years of our life is spent just sleeping. If you live for 100 years, if you can calculate that actually you're spending 50 years only sleeping. Then 25 years only studying. So how much more time you have? How much more time? Only 25 years you have left. In these 25 years, okay, you're alive. But how to have this time? Like you have to, get married, you have a family, so many things, work, do this, do that. So you spend your time like this. Then you become old. When old age comes, then how to do everything, isn't it? That's why Shastra explains. From 8 to 80 years old, everyone has to follow Ekadashi. But in Kali Yuga, all the concessions are given. Which concessions? If you cannot do Nirjala, okay, take fruits then. Drink some water. Take some milk, yogurt. But you have to follow Ekadashi. This is one thing. Yeah. You have to follow. So the glories of Ekadashi, so much glorious. If you do follow Ekadashi, you will never lack money. Money will never lack for you. You'll never be out of money. Actually, if you follow Ekadashi directly, Lakshmi Devi will come to your house. Follow with faith. You have to faith. Think about it. So you get all the money and all wealth if you follow Ekadashi. Shastra explains. I see realization in my life. You can see in your own life, like if you follow Ekadashi, you'll get a lot of money. So Bhagavan, what did he do? Ekadashi manifested from Bhagavan actually. There was a demon. His name was he was worshipping Shivji, and then he told, I want to conquer the death, Mrityunjay. Okay, so I want the blessing that not even Brahma or Shiva can kill me. Okay. He was thinking, if Vishnu will not kill me, who will kill me? Who will be able to kill me? So he thought, I am Bhagavan. So he was like torturing everyone. Everybody was desperate because he was torturing everyone. Then at that time, Bhagavan appeared. Vishnu came and fought with him. Bhagavan Vishnu fought him. Sudarshana Chakra could kill that person, but just to follow like the benediction of Shiva, then the Vishnu didn't kill him with Sudarshana Chakra. Some people were like, oh, beat me. So this demon, just like some kind of dogs. The dog is like barking. Then if you beat the dog, he'll run away. Then he'll again come back. He wants to fight more. So we were in the car. And the dogs come barking, like looks like they will bite or jump, but actually if we move a little bit the car, then the dog runs away. So this demon, he was also he was being beaten up by God, Vishnu, but then again he would come back to get more beaten up. So one day Vishnu was taking rest in a cave, and then he came and attacked Vishnu while Vishnu was sleeping, this demon, right? So from the body of Lord Vishnu, a beautiful woman manifested from the body of Lord Vishnu, and she manifested, and she fought this demon and killed him. Then when Bhagavan woke up from his yoga nidra, he asked, who are you? Oh, I manifested from you, Prabhu. Who killed him? Oh, I killed him. I've killed him. Okay, so as for benediction, Vishnu told, Prabhu, okay, just like the people of this world, they worship you, I also want to be worshipped by you. And God said, okay, I'll give you one name, you're Ekadashi Tithi now. She wanted to be worshipped just like Vishnu. So Ekadashi Tithi is worshipable and honorable just like Ekadashi, just like Vishnu himself. So Shastra explains how to proper follow Ekadashi. On the day of Ekadashi, you should not take the 5 kinds of grains, not at all. You shouldn't eat. He's saying, but like he has to feed some people, and then they also eat grains. Gurudev is saying, try to tell them they should not eat. Like maybe in the family, he's buying the things for the family, but the family doesn't follow. So what's his situation? Gurudev is saying, try to make them understand. Or a small baby, slowly you try to make him understand. Slowly he will start to follow Ekadashi also. And also your punya also will come to them, like to the family who does not want to follow. Have to control a little bit. Otherwise it will become his habit. So with love and affection, you should tell him he should not eat these things on the day of Ekadashi. Since creation exists, the Ekadashi is there? Yes. Ekadashi is directly Vishnu Tithi, directly giving the bhakti. So we must follow Ekadashi Tithi. So I have to follow all these rules. Otherwise the jivas will again and again come back to the samsara chakra, cycle of repeated birth and death. Those who don't follow, don't want to accept it, okay, continue in the cycle of repeated birth and death and suffering, okay. Do you understand? you're not responsible for anyone. Everyone is on each man on their own. You should not drink chai on the day of Ekadashi also. But for 40 years I've been drinking chai, or someone's drinking chai. So he's saying, oh, this is a new thing. No, actually 40 years ago people also would follow Ekadashi. They also followed Ekadashi, but you didn't know about Ekadashi. Ekadashi was also there. So you tell them, 40 years ago, you didn't know. Shastra is always saying about Ekadashi, in the Bhagavatam, everywhere. In Bhagavad Gita also, Bhagavatam, Veda, Purana, Upanishads mention Ekadashi. It's not a new thing. Ekadashi is not a new thing. You're doing wrong since beginning. It's not a new thing. Try to make them understand. Explain them. So 4 plus 4, 8. And you're saying... Sorry, I didn't understand exactly what Gurudev is saying. I'm sorry. But what the devotee has to reply to these families or some his friends who don't want to follow and are drinking chai and other things? They have to go to hell and they have to suffer. Tell them to chant holy names. Tell them to chant. Then their heart will be purified. So you tell the person, okay, do whatever you want, but at least chant holy names. Because then the person's heart will be pure. So the person is saying, oh, I'm drinking chai for the last 40 years, you tell me something new. Have to follow Ekadashi. You have to follow. It will be good. You get money, wealth. You also find happiness and peace in your house if you follow Ekadashi. You will get happiness and peace in your house if you follow Ekadashi. And also chant the holy names of Bhagavan. There are many rules. Just like, for example, you should stay awake whole night during the Ekadashi day. But if you cannot, okay, then go to sleep, okay. There are many rules. If I tell so many rules, you will not follow even a thing. You won't follow anything at all. So if I tell all the rules for Ekadashi, you cannot follow them. What is written in Hari Bhakti Vilas? What is this complete rule of Ekadashi? On the day of Dashami, you have to eat only once. On the day of Dashami. On the day of Ekadashi, you have to do Nirjala whole day. On the day of Dwadashi, you just follow the paran. And like maximum lunchtime, I think. And then only in the Trayodas you can come back to normal. But if you cannot do that, so Shastra said, okay. Then Dashami day you're drinking so much water. Just like the camel. The camel has a special tank of water inside his belly, the camel. So you're drinking water like a camel on the day before Ekadashi. 5 liters. So that in the next day you don't need to take water, to drink water. So human beings in Kali Yuga, it's very difficult for them. Okay, so those who cannot stay without eating, so okay. Slowly. But yes, everybody has to follow Ekadashi. You'll be the first in your class. You'll be intelligent if you follow Ekadashi. If you follow Ekadashi, you'll pass in your class. Like those who are students, they'll be able to pass in the exams and everything because they'll be very intelligent if they follow Ekadashi. So Nirjala, it's not a forceful thing. If your body cannot follow, it's okay. In Nirjala, you cannot force your body to follow Ekadashi. Just follow Ekadashi. If you can do Nirjala now, this is another thing. On the day of Ekadashi, read Gita. Read the Gita. If you read Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavan will become pleased. And if you read the Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavan will appear in front of you with Srimati Radhika. Bhagavan will appear with Srimati Radhika. So, at least one shloka of the Bhagavad Gita. The first shloka, what is the first shloka of the Bhagavad Gita? Everybody speak the first shloka of Bhagavad Gita. Very nice. One shloka. For 1,000 years, you will go to Brahmaloka if you say one shloka of Bhagavad Gita today. This is the glory of Bhagavad Gita. One shloka, half shloka, even one part of the shloka. Which loka you attain, which planet you attain. So at least read the Gita. Yesterday was Ganga Dasahara. Did you listen about the glories of the Ganga Dasahara? You listen? You heard? Where? Did you listen to it? The glories. You didn't understand everything? What did you not understand? He didn't understand the story about Jagannatha Puri. Mahaprabhu performed many pastimes, amorous pastimes in Jagannatha Puri for 24 years. Like every day when Mahaprabhu was in Puri, he was there for like 18 years. He was used to bathing the ocean. And also, the Ganges also meet the ocean, right? So also Mahaprabhu did pastimes in the Ganges. This is another story of Gangamata Goswami. She took Kshetra Sannyas. So she wanted to bathe in the Ganges, but she could not leave Jagannath Puri. Then Jagannatha, I think, told her, go bathe midnight in the Sweta Ganga, is one pond in Puri. Her name was Shachi Devi before. So when she went to take a bath, it came out like a strong current of water and took her, dragged her. And then she directly fell on the feet of Jagannatha inside the temple. And she also saw thousands of people bathing. Because the Ganga manifests from the feet of Bhagavan, right? So Ganga appears from the foot of Bhagavan. So she saw thousands of people bathing. And then it was like early in the morning already, and then Pujari heard that so much sound from inside the altar. When Pujari opened the door, he saw only Shachi Devi sitting there inside the altar. Then Pujari said, oh, during the day you're speaking the Bhagavatam, and during the night you're stealing. So the king arrested her, sent her to the prison. Then Jagannatha appeared in the dream of the king and told, Shachi Devi is not an ordinary woman. She's the Amsha, like the expansion of my Lakshmi Devi. She was not an ordinary lady. She was a princess. She was born as a princess, this is true. But actually she was directly the Amsha, like the expansion of Lakshmi Devi herself. So they took Diksha from her later. So that's why then her name became known. She became known as Gangamata Goswami. Yesterday I told this story. If you would understand all the time everything, why would you go to school, right? So if you don't understand, it's okay. You can ask. Then we explain again. For how many days you go to school? So maybe 200, 300 days of the year we go to school. So why do we go to school? Because in one day you could learn everything. Because if you don't understand, you have to ask your teacher. If you don't understand everything at once, then what would be the job of the teacher, isn't it? This is true. If you understand everything quickly. If you become a Mukta Purush, then you understand everything. But if you don't understand, you have to come back to school and study more again and again. Isn't it? If you would understand everything, then what would be my job? Like what would be left for me? You have to follow bhajan and sadhan. Performing bhajan and sadhan slowly, slowly. Then you get the realization, anubhav. By the mercy of Guru, in your heart, realization will come. Slowly, slowly performing bhajan. Chant holy names. Nama bhajan. Chanting holy names. By the mercy of holy names, realization will come in your heart. So one thing is theoretical, like the theory, and another is the practice. So we are listening, this is the theory we are listening to, right? But chanting holy names, if you remember this katha and what you've heard, then slowly, slowly you get anubhav, realization, and it's a practical experience. Realization will come. Chanting holy name, slowly, slowly. So while Shravana, also you should do Kirtan and Smaran. 3 at the same time. Then you'll get realization. So yeah, Ganga is the foot bathing water of Vamana Dev. But I told also about Ganga and Biraja. It's the name of a Sakya of Srimati Radhika in the transcendental world. But Shuddham is the brother of Srimati Radhika. He cursed her. This is Lila. You are putting your material conceptions into this Lila. This was only a Lila. Actually, a curse can never affect any of them. Try to understand it carefully. What is Vaikuntha? There is no lust and anger in Vaikuntha. This is the definition of Vaikuntha. The 4 Kumaras, Sanaka, Sanandana, Sanatana, Kumara, they were Brahmagyanis. And they went to Vaikuntha. How did they curse Jai Bijay? Actually, it was Lila, pastimes. This cannot take place there. Like Narada Rishi also, he cursed Nalak Veramani Griv. Durvasa Rishi also. But this is all Lila. They cannot, any curse cannot touch them or anything. Otherwise, how do they come to the material world if it weren't for these Leelas? These are things like curses, like quoting. So at the Puranas, they tell many stories like in an interesting way. If it was the stories were not so interesting, nobody would listen to these things. Understand? You know, like a cow or an animal, for example. To control the cow, what do you need? You need like to give the cow, green grass. Then the cow will come to you. But if she's not coming, then you like beat her with a stick. Then she will come. This is not my katha, this is Shastra explains. There is even a shloka in the Bhagavatam saying this thing. So, in the same way, a human being, like a wicked human being or somebody who is not, like conditioned so, you have to tell many interesting stories to attract them. So, Shukadeva Goswami himself told Parikshit Maharaj, Imanstarajanam, hey king, I told you about many stories of many great kings. Dhanshil means kings who give so much donation and charity. What is that person who is always donating? He's now in his shop, huh? Okay. So you know the story of Sibi Maharaj. Sibi Maharaj, Indra and Jam, they came as a pigeon and an eagle, like birds. They came to the assembly of Sibi Maharaj. You know this is the story of the Bhagavatam. And the pigeon told, Maharaj, please please protect me. I'm like without any shelter. But the eagle told to the king, oh, I want to eat this pigeon, and this pigeon took shelter of you. Then king told the eagle, you should eat another thing, not this pigeon. Eagle told, I want this pigeon. But the pigeon told, Maharaj, I have taken shelter of your lotus feet. Sorry, of your feet. I'm like under your protection. How come you won't protect me? So if someone is hungry and is willing to eat, you have to feed them. You should feed someone who is hungry, yes. If God give you 2 rotis, 2 breads, 2 chapatis, you eat one and another roti, another chapati, you give 2. So live and let live. Like, so you protect yourself and also protect others. Also. Oh, but I want this pigeon. Okay, so the Sibi Maharaj told the eagle. Told the eagle. Okay, I'll cut my body, and the same amount of meat of the pigeon you can eat from my body, not from the pigeon, because the pigeon under my protection, you cannot eat the pigeon. So he put in one side of the scale the pigeon, in another side of the scale he was cutting his limbs of his body. But it was never getting equal, like it was never enough to the same amount of the pigeon flesh. In the end, he had to give his own self completely. So you know this kind of donation, charity. You also know the story of Harishchandra, what happened to him. So why I'm saying all these kathas, these stories? Okay, if you do donation, charity, then you go to Swarga, then again you have to come back to this material world then. So you go to Swarga Loka, then again you must come back to this material world. So, but if you do Bhagavat Bhajan, if you chant holy names, then you don't need to come back to this material world. So for the karmis, okay, you want to give donation, then give donation to Vaishnavas and to God, then you have a lot of benefit. So in the Srimad Bhagavatam, there is the story of Nrig Maharaj. Have you heard his name? What name I told? Which name? Nrig Maharaj. You know the Nrig Maharaj. He was giving so much donation of cows. A lot, loads. And also, he would put like golden ornaments on the cow when he was giving the cows in donation. With calf and with milk, like that means the cow was giving milk. Not a thin cow without any milk. No, very nice cows. So he came 10,000 cows to one Brahmana. The other Brahmana also came. Okay, he gave 10,000 cows. But one of that cow from the first Brahmana mixed with the cows from the second Brahmana. So they started quarreling. Oh, but that cow he had given to me, how come he gave to you? Oh no, this cow is mine, this cow is mine. So they came to the king, the 2 Brahmanas. The king, oh don't worry, I'll give 10,000 more to each of you. But no, I want that specific cow. So they were quarreling over one cow. Then in the end they quarreled, they cursed. The Brahmana cursed the king at the end. Oh yeah, you are changing your opinion all the time? You're just like a chameleon. Chameleon? That lizard who changed body, the color of his body. So you're like a chameleon. Then in Dwaraka there was a well, and this king was now in the form of this lizard chameleon. So he was there inside as well. And one day the kids of Krishna, grandchildren, they were playing with a ball, and this ball fell inside as well. So they went to see, they saw this like monster. Krishna, they called Krishna. Krishna came. Krishna with his hands, he pulled him out of the well, and there was a gigantic like body, like this chameleon, this like a lizard. Krishna asked him, what happened? Why did you become like this? Then he told all the story. Then what happened? Nrig Maharaj told, because I used to give so much donation, but once suddenly a Vaishnava came. You see, he was giving billions and millions of cows in donation. You know how many stars are in the sky? You could count how many planets and stars are in the sky, but you could not count how many cows he was giving in donation. But he gave one Bhagavatam to one Vaishnava, and because of this, because he gave in donation one Bhagavatam to one Vaishnava one day, like occasionally, then he got he met Krishna in Dwarka. So cannot equal one donation of the Bhagavatam with anything else in this world, so many other things. But normal people don't understand. They think, oh, I didn't do anything. Oh, I didn't do anything. You know, this Gita Press Bhagavatam is what, 500 rupees? I didn't do anything. I went to the Louis Bazaar. I bought this 500 rupees Bhagavatam. Okay, so we say, okay, make donation of Bhagavatam, give a golden throne, this and that. Spend 10,000 rupees. Sorry, that's like 1 million rupees. Then they will be satisfied. Those who doesn't have so much. So there are so many rules in the Shastra of how to give donation of the Bhagavatam. Put this, that, many rules. Then the person like, oh yeah, I did something. But the best donation of all is Tava Katamritam. So the greatest donation is the holy names. So this is the greatest donation, but normal people don't understand. So Shastra explains. According to your nishta, you have to encourage that people for that thing. What the person has already tasted, you just encourage that person for that thing. Like the person, the karmi, want to give donation, everything. Okay, take mangoes, banana, and so those who like, for example, sorry. So, okay, so you tell, for example, bring mango, bring banana, and then you can also distribute. So come bringing prasada with you, and also when you go, you also bring prasada when you go. Like take prasada when you go. So I always say, don't go empty-handed. So any person who comes to me, I always give them to something. I'm not asking if you brought something when you came to me, but I always say, take something when you go away. I never allow anyone go empty-handed. My mom taught me, anybody who would come to our house, she will never allow the person go away with empty hand. She didn't ask if the person brought something or anything, but from my house you have to go with something in your hand. Cannot go empty-handed away from my house. So we came to give, not to take anything. Those who also brought, then okay, they also get, but everyone will get. Just like you worship the Ganges with the water of the Ganges itself. Like sometimes the person also brought some donation, and also the person will maybe even take away the same donation or other donations. But anyway, in this way you'll develop bhakti. By donating also and giving also you get everything. So Shastra explains. So if you go to Guru Bhagavan, you have to bring something to them when you come. And also you should take something away when you go. So there was an old lady, every day she was listening to Hari Katha, but she used to sleep in the Katha. After the Hari Katha, then you know Jai Sri Radhe. She would wake up only in the end. Then her daughter-in-law was like, oh, every day you listen, and what will you get? I mean, what did you learn? You have to pay attention. But the old lady, she was sleeping during all Hari Katha. In the end of the Hari Katha, we were like, Jai Sri Radhe. And the saint told, that day the saint told, okay, when you come to the temple, you should leave here the bad things and take away good things when you go away. Like means you should leave, like let go of your lust, anger, everything. You should keep it here and bring good things like holy names, good Hari Katha, everything. But the old lady, she understood, okay, my shoes are so old, so there was a person who had come who had beautiful shoes, like nice shoes, sandals. Or then the old lady, she left her bad shoes, old shoes, and when she left, she took good shoes. Then she told her daughter-in-law, you see, I heard today what the Hari Katha. Old lady told her daughter-in-law, saint told we should let go the bad things in the temple, and I let them go. I let my bad shoes there, my old shoes, and like worn out, and I took away these good shoes. So actually should come to Guru Hari Vaishnava to listen to Hari Katha. So follow Ekadashi. Who didn't take prasad? Take. Don't be shy. Who didn't get? Did you take the fruits? Those who haven't taken, take now. Okay, I'll come back to the beginning of the video to translate the first 7 minutes. Just one moment, please. Just a moment. Sometimes it takes some time to come back. So some people, there are three kinds of people in this world with different natures: Sattvik, Rajasic and Tamasic. Except for the Sattvik people, the Rajasic and Tamasic people, these Rajasic and Tamasic people, I think Gurudev is talking about the rules of the Shastras. I'll come back. He's talking about like the rules of not eating animals or not killing animals. And there's different people of different natures in this world. So this is the context, I think. So before the Ashwamedh Yagya or the sacrifices that you had to kill animals and everything, it was for a different purpose. So nowadays these Rajasic and Tamasic people, they kill animals to eat the animals, so it's different from the sacrifices in the past. It was for another meaning. They used to sacrifice animals, like sacrifice animals, like sometimes even the cow, they used to kill in the fire sacrifice a cow, but then they would make the cow come back to life again. Nowadays it's not possible. So it's not saying to eat the cow. Actually, they used to give donation of life back to the cow after killing the cow in this sacrifice in the past. But nowadays they want to eat the meat, the flesh of the animal. So they created their own shastra, like Smriti Shastra. No, sorry, Smriti. So Shruti are the Vedas and Smriti Shastra is another thing.
राजसिक और तामसिक गुण बढ़ने लगे, वो राजसिक और तामसिक गुण के अनुसार उसको शास्त्र लिखा गया.
So the shastras,
वो उचित नहीं है.
And so okay, so the Smriti Shastra have many regulations and rules according like to regulate or satisfy the desires of people of Rajasic and Tamasic nature, passion and ignorance nature. But actually this is not good, not true. I mean not good. But this exists, but actually the Shruti, the Vedas don't tell about this, don't say about these things, but the Smriti Shastra is. So Veda is called Shruti, and the Smriti Shastra, it was created. So for this Rajasic or Tamasic people with this kind of modes of nature, so the Shastra was written like for them. But it's not proper, this is the word, proper. Like you said about these things and this and that, Shastra explains, just like we should do those things that will purify our soul, like our consciousness. Some people drink chai. Have you drunk chai? Today you haven't drunk chai, no? Because today is Ekadashi. So Gurudev is asking, do you drink chai? He says, not today. Chai is like black coffee. Like tea, sorry. Yeah, on Ekadashi, of course, should not take. Also, don't drink chai on Sunday. And also, Gurubar also not. Ravivar is Sunday, so should also not take chai. And Gurubar, I forgot which is the day. Guruvar, somebody can check on Google for me. Guruvar, Thursday, yes, Thursday. Thursday also should not take chai because the day of Lakshmi Devi, then Lakshmi will come. Well, it's okay, 3 days of the week you don't take chai. 4 days were left. Then slowly you give up, stop. Like if you stop, for example, he drinks chai, but then you're like, this day I'll not take because of this day I'll take because of this. So slowly you restrict yourself for more and more days, and one day you'll be finished taking the chai. You won't take it anymore. So those who cannot give up an addiction, you have to slowly decrease the times that you use that addiction. Then you can slowly give up. If you cannot at once give up some habit, then if you tell the person to give it up completely, then the person cannot at all, and even will do more of that addiction. Shastra is saying this. Like slowly, then you stop drinking the chai. You have seen a bamboo? So imagine a bamboo. You cannot bend a bamboo stick at once. To bend a bamboo stick, you need to move it slowly. If you do it at once, then it will break. So in this way, Shastra, all these rules are there. So they eat onion, garlic or chai, these things. So because this has to do with the urges of the tongue, eating onion, garlic, other things. But you, for example, before you were eating onion, garlic, but now not anymore. And you cook so many delicious things in your house nowadays, isn't it? Without onion, garlic. Cook with ghee and other things, you see? There's no need onion, garlic. And actually it's harmful for the body, onion, garlic. You should not eat. People eat it because of the tongue. And also people eat a lot of chili, like pepper, chili, because of the desires of their tongue also. But maybe God will give you some disease that you have to give up eating chili altogether, like because of some health condition, then you won't be able to eat chili anymore. So Bhagavan will arrange. Like some person has diabetes or other diseases, you have to stop. Even though you want to eat something specific, if I tell you to stop eating something, then you won't. But if the doctor says that's something for your health, then you stop. So, in the same way, Shastra gives you many injunctions, many. What did I say? A person who is in the Pravriti Marga. So the Shastra gives many rules how to bring a person from the Pravriti Marga, the path of sense enjoyment, to Nivriti Marga, the path of renunciation. So you follow the rules slowly to be able to renounce one day. Otherwise we won't follow anything altogether. Like for example, today is Nirjala Ekadashi. How many, raise your hand, who did Nirjala? Have you done a Nirjala? Or you took milk? So today is Pandava Nirjala Ekadashi. Listen. Once Bhagavan Krishna, Narayana Krishna, went to Jamalok, to the hell. So he sat down there. Bhagavan created everything, he knows everything. Swarga, Naraka, everything. Who created was God. So he went and he saw that from south direction he was hearing screams and yellings of many people. So, like, protect me, save me. Bhagavatam explains and Shastra explains that there's a description of the hell in the Shastra, the Bhagavatam. According to the sins that the people commit, they have to suffer the results of their sins in the Naraka, in the hell. And they suffer so much because it's a lot of suffering out there. They'll not spare you. Open up your ears and listen carefully. According to the so she remembers. Very good. So just one second.
आपकी तरह रचेगी माया जगत है, माया है। जो लोग पाप करते हैं मेरा यह बात है। जब भगवान विष्णु विचार करने लगे, शास्त्र में लिखा है, ये देखो श्रीमद् भागवत में भी है। श्रीमद् भागवत में नरक वर्णन है उसमें।
So there is the description of the hell in the Bhagavatam.
जैसे जैसे पाप करते हैं, उसके पाप भोगने के लिए वो नरक में भेजा जाता है।
So we are sent to hell to suffer for the sins, and we suffer so much. Open up your ears and listen carefully. They will not spare you. They won't spare you at all. Oh, he remembers, or she remembers. And he also speaks, repeats. Very nice. She's good. She. So Bhagavan Vishnu is hearing all those screams and yellings. Oh, Bhagavan Vishnu. Jam Maharaj told, oh, this place you created. So actually those who, the sin, they come to hell, they have to suffer. Then Vishnu thought, all the jivas in this world, they belong to me actually. Who is our actual parents? It's Bhagavan Vishnu. So Vishnu told, everyone is my son and daughter. Everyone like all of the jivas, they're my sons and daughters. So the heart of Vishnu melted and he started crying.
आपके बेटा बाप
Suppose if your daughter or son is suffering, then you'll feel
तो उसी प्रकार
so much suffering or not. Yes. So Vishnu, his heart melted.
तो भगवान विष्णु ने कहा चलो हम तुम्हारे जमलोक देख लेता हूँ देखो भगवान
So Vishnu said, okay, I want to see the hell. So when Vishnu went to the hell, all the papi sinners were there. They raised their arms and said, Prabhu, please protect us, save us, deliver us from here, save us.
भगवान कहने लगे जाओ
Then Vishnu told, okay,
मेरे दर्शन से
just by seeing my darshan, all of you have delivered. Get out of here, and
एकादशी पालन करो
after you go, just follow Ekadasi.
एकादशी पालन करो हैं? एकादशी पालन करने से
By following Ekadasi, all your sins will be destroyed.
हैं? फिर केवल भगवान के दर्शन से ही सब बात
So just by seeing Bhagavan,
जमलोक बिल्कुल खाली हो गए
everyone left Jamaloka and the hell was empty. All they started going to Vaikuntha.
जी आकर के बोले
Jam Maharaj came and told,
वहाँ तो कोई काम धाम है ही नहीं
Prabhu, now I don't have anything else to do. Now it's like lockdown in my factory.
क्या हो गया
Jam Maharaj told to Vishnu, my factory is like closed.
हमें कोई काम नहीं। तो भगवान करने लगे
Bhagavan Vishnu told, okay,
ये लोग एकादशी तो करे किंतु
people will follow Ekadasi. But well, let's see if they will follow Shuddha Ekadasi or not.
पालन की विधि भी बताए
So there are many rules of following Ekadasi.
भगवान ने दो पुरुष की सृष्टि की एक पाप पुरुष
So God created two Purushas.
भागवत में वर्णन
Bhagavatam explains.
भगवान ने क्या कि कौन सा पुरुष
Which Purush? Pap Purush.
लोग पाप आदि करते
Because of him, then the people are making so many sinful activities. And another one,
हैं। भगवान जो है सब लोगों को मुक्ति देने के लिए एक
he also created a Mukta Purusha to give liberation to everyone.
पुरुष क्या करते हैं बोले एकादशी के दिन
So the Pap Purush was like, okay, on the day of Ekadasi,
चावल खाएगा
those who eat rice, wheat,
दाल खाएगा
chickpea, and pulses and beans, and they will be full of sin.
एकादशी के दिन कभी भी
So on the day of Ekadasi, you should never eat 5 kinds of grains. Okay, from here on, I was already translating before, so I'll just stop here. Jai Sri Gurudev ki jai.